Hi everyone and welcome back to Guided Guidance. Today we are going to have a session about your current direction, where you are headed and if you are heading the right way. And please remember that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what's not. Okay, with that, let's get started. Hi pile number 1. If you felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be the answer for your question if you are heading to the right direction at this moment. So let's see first your tarot cards and then we will see the rest of your cards as well. Okay, you have the Fool to start with. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the World. Okay. So what I'm seeing for you is that you have started something not so long ago, because you have the Fool right here, but right now your main message is that you need to leave this road behind you, because whatever road you are on this, whatever you are going through at this moment, you are heading to the wrong direction. Because with the Eight of Cups, you need to leave this behind. With the Hierophant, what I'm seeing is that you need to replan things for yourself. Or this is something that can, maybe you are signing something, but what I'm seeing right now with the Hierophant in this reading is that you need to replan things. And you need to rethink where you are at this moment. Because there will be losses if you don't change your direction at this moment. Okay, so yes, this is something new that you didn't start that long ago, but you don't need to worry actually too much, because when you change your direction with the Eight of Cups, which is all about leaving something behind, you are actually getting to the competition, to the world. So you are actually can go before the current, so you don't have to worry about that too much. But you need to slow down. And why I'm saying this is because the Seven of Pentacles is all about rest, harvest, pause. And in your reading right now, it's all about pausing and slowing down. And they are like, Spirit is like pushing the brakes for you. You need to push the brakes as well and slow this car down before you are getting into the before you hit the accident or you hit the side of the road. Okay, and you need to first slow maybe it's because you have the Fool. So what I'm seeing is that you don't have enough experience, because you have the Hierophant who already has knowledge, right? But you don't have this knowledge, and you need to leave this road. And the other meaning can be, of course, that you need to leave this road before you are digging yourself too deep in. This is what I'm seeing, that you need to leave before you are too deep in this. And all your messages that are coming from tarot right now is that you need to pause and you need to leave this behind, and you will come out much better if you leave now. It's kind of like cutting your losses at this moment. So if you've been asking the question if you are heading in the right direction, the answer is no. And you are probably asking this question because you deep down already feel that this is not the right way for you, okay? You already feel it deep down. This is what I'm seeing for you, that you already questioning this, and you are questioning this because you have a good intuition, and because of that you already know that something is not okay, and you feel it deep down that it's not okay. and you've been waiting for, if you've been waiting for a confirmation to confirm your intuition because you were unsure, yes, you are on the wrong path. Okay, this is what I see for you. And let's see your next cards. You have the Mystic archetype to start with. We have 3, so don't worry, we have plenty of cards to go. And I'm definitely drawn to the shadow attributes with this delusional rapport with the divine. You have some delusions right now. This is the word that stands out most. That whatever you've been doing, it's, you have, maybe you don't have all the information, and I'm saying this because you still have the Hierophant right here, but you are the Fool at this moment, and you probably just having these illusions, and you shouldn't be the Delulu anymore, okay? Leave the Delulu behind. Okay, and with the engineer as well, reliance on mechanic solutions without regards for emotional consequences. So something about consequences, this is the word that stands out for me with the engineer. So you have delusions, consequences. Let's see the third one. Okay, you have the visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regards for personal gain. And again, my eyes are still drawing toward the shadow attributes. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. This is the last message. This is what's standing for you. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So you are delusional about something, there are consequences that are coming. Probably this is also again why the Hierophant is, because it's a very special deck where the cat is actually signing a contract. So if you are at the verge of signing a contract, then please think it over, and maybe, I don't know, get an attorney, get a lawyer, look at it from one more way. Yes, it's worth the money, yes, it's worth the time to look into it, because it seems like that it's something serious with consequences, and you're already compromising on something, so I'm not sure if it's actually worth even going more deep into it. Okay, but let's see your next cards. You got the Axe, volcano. I'm sure you are seeing the theme also here. You have the boot. Yeah, Spirit is really putting the boot on your feet, okay? They are really giving you the boot. You need to move. This is what they are keep saying, that like with the 8 of Cups, that you need to move, with the 7 of Pentacles, that you need to actually pause and then move away from this. And there are a lot of warning signs that are coming through the archetype cards, and now with the boot. And yes, you got the arrow with the direction, so you need a new direction completely. And when you have the new direction, you actually, just like with the Word card, you are actually going to get into a much better path, okay? So not all is lost, but you need to cut your losses. This is what I see for you. And let's see your next card. Teach you to set boundaries. Again, this is mostly talking about that you need to be more careful, okay? You need to be more careful, and you need to pay attention of what's coming next. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, you can't really see it, okay? So you need to really look at where you are right now and make up your mind, but please be very careful, because whatever is your current situation, you will have this warning message, because what is coming through pretty strongly is a warning for you, okay? It's a warning about your direction that you are taking. Let's see your last cards. You got Quill with get back to the basics, so maybe you need to take a step back. And again, this is because you have the Fool card, so you are not an experienced in whatever this is. You are not experienced in this, and probably maybe somebody is taking advantage of you. It can also mean that. Or you are being pushed into something that you are so unsure of because you don't understand it. And please make sure that you understand before signing anything, okay? Please make really sure that you know what's coming up. You have Turtle, slowly but surely getting ahead. Again, something tells you to pause and slow down. But again, like with the Seven of Pentacles, you got the Turtles to slow down. So even if you don't want to leave this road behind, which Spirit says that you should, your guides are coming through pretty strongly about this. You need to slow down and look around, okay? Look at your options. Look at where you are right now, okay? Don't go into this with your eyes blinded and just so bored that you don't even look around and you don't read everything and you don't take into account the consequences that can come up, okay? This is your main message here. And you have the wishbone, a wish is granted. Okay, so at the end, everything is going to be fine, okay? If you follow the advice, everything is going to be fine because you have the word, you have the flower, and you have the wishbone, okay? So with a new direction, with the arrow and the boot, you are going to get to a much better place. And this place is actually going to be more fulfilling and less worry for you. This is what I see, that you are going to worry much less because you have the competition, because you have the flower. What I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is that you are actually anxious about this, and to make a new, and there is a reason why you are so anxious about this, because probably you don't understand it completely or you don't have all the information. It doesn't always mean that something's wrong with you, but they can be withholding crucial information that would make you make a completely different decision to go ahead, okay? So please, pile number 1, slow down, think it through. If it's not for you, then leave it behind, okay? This is your main message here. So dear pile number 1, this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye. Hi pile number 2, if you felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading about if you're headed to the right direction or the answer to your question. Okay, let's see your cards first, your tarot cards. You got the Ace of Cups, okay, and the Two of Swords with the Hanged Man. Okay, I see your theme. I see where you are. The King of Swords, yes, and the Ten of Pentacles, great, okay. So, dear pile number 2, Spirit is saying that you are actually needing to make a decision because you are staining something for a long time now. Your main message coming through from the Major Arcana right here, the Hanged Man, who is, it can mean that you need a different perspective because he's upside down. He's also hanging from the Tree of the Wisdom and Knowing. So the main message for you here is that you need to make a decision with the Two of Swords. And because you've been staying for too long, yes. And when you make finally a decision, it probably doesn't really matter what decision you are making. The main message here is that once you finally make it and you start to go on one of the roads that you can choose from, then you are going to be so much happier because you can reach your goal. And maybe your main issue is that you don't want to choose, you want both, but you need to go on one road in a time, right? Need to take it step by step. Because maybe you want too many things, and because of that you are not going in any roads right now. And the King of Swords is bringing you clarity, and this is when you are finally making your decision, okay? So the Two of Swords is about you thinking about something. The Hangman is about being in this post state where you need to find your own perspective, and you also need to get the knowledge to make a move, decide your next move. So these are all connected. The Ace of Cups is about something new, but when it's an ace, it's not actually something material or physical yet, right? It's just a thought, just a feeling. So what Spirit is saying, to go with your intuition, basically, this is the message that you, based on your intuition, you need to make a decision and get out of this post state. And when you make finally this decision, then you are going to be so much happier. So this is how your tarot is going together, okay? This is how it looks like for you. And let's see your next cards with this. Why they are wanting you to make this decision, or how. Yes, you got the Fool. This is about, again, the Fool in tarot means a leap of faith. And I think that it's more about that than actually being a fool or about this. So, fearless revealing, emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. What I actually see here is that the main message is the Fool here, that like in the Fool card of the tarot, that you need to move again, because the Fool moves. He has this leap of faith. He doesn't know where he's going, but he's trusting the process, okay? And this is you who needs to make the decision and have some faith. Again, connected with your intuition right here. Warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Again, what stands out for me is strength, skill. So you have all the skills that you need, because you probably collected them already. Again, in the Hangman, the Fool is hanging from the tree of knowledge, right? So you already have this knowledge, you collected this knowledge. This is your current state where you are still undecisive and being posed, but you already have the knowledge that you need to move forward. And this is why you are getting the Warrior, because you have the skill, you have the strength, you just need to make this decision to move forward. And you have the Child Eterna. Yes, it's again about your ability, that you can be so happy once you make the decision. So basically what they are saying is that there is no bad decision, but there must be a decision to make to move you forward. So if your question is if you are on the right road, you actually need to pick a road to be on a road. This is your main message coming through. If you want to move ahead, you need to make a decision and move forward. You can pick any way, because what I'm seeing for you is that you can't really make a bad decision in this case. One way or another, you are going to succeed. Okay? So, how you can imagine this, and what I'm hearing is that there are certain things that align with your life's purpose. And maybe right now you are at the road where there are two things that would align with your life purpose, and both of them are exciting you. And right now you think that if you do one, you cannot do the other. But this is actually not true, because what's meant for you will always find you, right? So if you make a decision right now to follow one, the other will come around to you later, okay? It's not a one and done decision. Okay, this is what I'm hearing for you. Okay, next. To teach you patience. Yes, again, the same. This is what I was talking about, that if you choose one, you're not letting go actually of the other. It's just about you need to have some patience until the other one again comes around. Okay? This is what you need to do. You have the Scourge. Okay, so you are having a really hard time to make this decision. You have the Rope. Okay, so two cards that are speaking about you being very hard on yourself, right? Because you are so wanting to do probably both or maybe more, and you are really struggling right now. This is what I see, that you are struggling. Okay, you are really struggling. Okay, and you have this emotional storm in you again. So there are a lot of things playing right now for you. You have the House, you need a stable foundation. You have the Bee. Okay, I see. So basically what it says that, again, you have a very good foundation, just like what you had with the Hanged Man, that you have all the knowledge, right? And with the Warrior you have the skills. You don't need to worry. You have a solid foundation that you can build a house up. And you have the Bee, about working hard. So you can achieve both, but just have a little patience there. Okay? So this is what's coming through pretty strong for you. And I see that you are struggling because, okay, I'm saying make a decision, and you are like, okay, but how do I make a decision? Tell me. And I see that you are struggling a lot because you have this storm and the Rope and the Scourge. Everything is pointing to the direction that you are kind of struggling right now. And you are having a hard time finding out which way to go. But what Spirit is saying to you is that you are worrying too much, okay? Listen to your intuition. It will tell you which way to go. So maybe you need to do some meditation to hear Spirit talking to you more, or they are going to give you guidance. I'm sure of it, because with the Ace of Cups, it's all about your intuition speaking to you. But if you like do meditation or ask your angels for help, they will also come and try to give you signs which way to go, okay? But this is very situation specific. Maybe if you are asking now, okay, but how do I know how the angels are communicating with me? It can be, for example, with repeating numbers, confirmations. For example, you are thinking about that if you should be buying that musical instrument for yourself, and you see 1111 or 2222 or something like that, and yes, that's a confirmation. They can send you that. Or there is lyrics coming up on the radio, music that has a meaning for you in the same time that you are, I don't know, thinking about your goal, or one of your goals that you want to achieve. It can be something like that, okay? So you can actually ask your angel for signs, and they are going to come through for you, like they are doing right now, where they are kicking you to move. Okay, so let's see your last cards. Candle, you will be shown the way. Yes, they are definitely saying it's a confirmation that they are ready to come through for you. They are so ready to give you signs. Again, use your intuition to make a beneficial change, to make beneficial changes. Again, it's about your intuition with the Ace of Cups. Spirit is coming through very strong. Your guides are really, really ready for you to make this decision. I can say that. And the last one, romance celebration party. They are ready to celebrate. Maybe it's not meaning that, but what I'm hearing is that they are going to celebrate when you are finally moving. So you have been struggling for a while. Okay. So, pile number 2. You need to make this decision. Listen to your intuition. If you are still unsure, ask your angels for a sign. Look out for these signs. It also can be like you have deja vus. Okay, that can also happen. You have a deja vu in a situation when you are thinking about one of your goals. It can also be something like that, okay? So, dear pile number 2, this is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please look out for your signs. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye. Hi dear pile number 3, if you felt drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading about if you are on the right path right now. Okay, let's see first your tarot cards, and then we will see a couple of other cards as well. You have the 5 of Wands to start with the Moon. Okay, and the 4 of Swords, with the King of Cups, and the World. Okay, so let's see. What I'm seeing for you on this path is that you are actually not on the wrong path. You are on the right path, but you have a lot of doubts because you have the Moon and the 5 of Wands here. Your illusion is about being on the wrong path. This is your illusion. And in reality, with the 4 of Swords, yes, with the 4 of Swords, you are actually burned out. So you have been walking on this road a while now, and what Spirit is saying to you is that with the King of Cups and the World is that actually you are on the perfect path for you. But right now you are feeling pretty burned out, which you are mixing up with being on the wrong path. So if you feel that you are too anxious and you are just don't have energy anymore and you are questioning if it's worth it, yes, it's worth it because you have the King of Cups, absolute emotional fulfillment, and you have the World with happiness and competition, oneness, achievement. So at the end you are achieving everything, and this is actually a very, very pretty World card if you see. Okay, just wanted to show you because it's really pretty with all the roses and everything. Okay. And what else? Yeah, so the King of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment for you, and he's actually pretty calm. Okay, he's not so anxious anymore, so it doesn't really have this 5 of Wands energy. And what the Moon is talking about is between these two polarities. This is what you are thinking that you feel, this 5 of Wands energy, this anxiety, okay, this conflict in yourself. It's about questioning, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Maybe I should give up, maybe I should turn away. And what's actually happening, you are just not sure about maybe your own feelings right now, is that you have the 4 of Swords, which is more about pausing for a second. It's about healing. It's about being in a sanctuary. It's about your well-being, okay? So you need to rest, my love. This is Overt said, this is your main message, that you need to rest a bit. And when you are coming back and full of your energy, you are becoming the King of Cups with all this calm, and you have this whole energy to start again, and you will achieve everything. You have this fulfillment, this achievement at the end. This is what I see for you. And let's see your next cards. You have the Victim. Okay. Inability to maintain personal standards. I think this is only talking about you feeling that you are not on the right path. You feeling like the victim of this path that you chose for yourself, that this direction is not working out for you. Yeah, so it's mostly about you feeling down. What I'm seeing is mostly this picture, and I'm not really drawn to any of these descriptions. It's all about this girl totally pulling inward herself, and she's being so unhappy, and this is what you must be feeling. This is what you must be feeling right now, that you are at the end of your energy and end of your patience, and this is when you need to pause a bit. Okay, and this is what you are becoming. You are becoming the king. So when you are rested, actually, you will realize, and you have another king right here. You are realizing that you are actually benefiting those in your chart. And yeah, again, it's just the king that matters in this case right here, that you are actually going to achieve whatever the end goal of yours is here at the end of your path, and you are going to feel so much better at the end because you have this, everything is going to work out for you. Okay, and the lover, and you are actually going to fall in love with this again. You are actually going to fall in love with whatever you have been doing this. So what for example, this could have been that you used to really like to make pottery, and you have started your own business, and you have kind of burned out in it, because it's not just about your when you have a business, it cannot just be about making pottery. You have to do a lot of administration, business things, marketing, and all of these things, right? And you might love you burnt out in it, because you turned something that you love into your daily job probably, or something similar. You understand the example, and you have burnt out in all the other things around it that surrounds you. And what Spirit is saying, that it's not about you needing to give up, it's about you needing to rest and rearrange yourself, okay? And then you can find again this great passion and devotion toward this thing, and you are going to achieve all these great things, okay? Your next card is a message card. It's about help you walk toward uncharted path. So you still need to walk forward, okay? You need to keep marching forward, but maybe about after a little pause, okay? You need to keep going on the same path. Let's see your next cards. Okay, you have the moon again. Okay, second moon card for you coming up. Again, something about illusions, about something is not adding up. Yes, it's more connected to the Five of Wands, definitely. Or the Rat, okay. So you feel that you are very unable right now, and that something is really wrong on your path because you have the Rat. And actually you are just burnt out, and this is why you are feeling down. Yes, again, mirror, you need to recharge yourself. Look in the mirror, recharge. It's about, again, about your self-image. It can mean that something about you, but you need to see the reality. So from the illusion, you need to come to actually face yourself and see what this is all about. But because it's not about you being wrong, it's about you being tired. You have the book. The book is kind of reminding me, that you need to pause a bit. You're learning something because this was something that you needed to learn again, because you have this book here. So again, going back to my example, you probably went in pretty bold to this pottery business, and you have not counted with all the additional tasks that you will need to do outside of making the pottery, whatever this is about, and right now you had this learning, so now you pause, you rest, you recharge, you take the lessons learned, and now you can restructure yourself. And you have the acorn. Now the acorn is all about growth again, so you come back stronger. Basically, this is what it says. that you come back much stronger than you stop right now. You have announcement, yes. So this is kind of spirit saying that you need to stop for a moment, like when they are announcing something and you know everybody pauses. This is where you are. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. It's about receiving, I think, in your case, because once you give yourself a little rest, you are going to come back much stronger again. This is a very strong message coming through. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So you're even going to get better opportunities when you are better rested. You will, when you learn from all the past of what happened, you are actually going to come back a lot stronger with a lot more knowledge, and this is going to open up new opportunities for you. Okay? So this is what I see for you, dear pile number 3. You will come back much stronger, but you need to give yourself a little time. You cannot do everything at one go, okay? Sometimes we need to stop, learn from all the past, see what's working, see what's not working, make a list, restructure, think it through, maybe find better possibilities for ourselves. Like you can hire a bookkeeper, or maybe you just ask a friend to do the social media for you with advertisement, something like this, okay? Think about it, but you need to stop for a moment. This is what's coming through for you. Okay, dear pile number 3, sorry. This is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.